Tennis world number 1 Aryna Sabalenka gets engaged as her partner proposes with a huge diamond ring in a stunning setting. Grand Slam champion Aryna Sabalenka is engaged after her partner Georgios Frangoulis presented her with a huge diamond ring while the happy couple were surrounded by flowers and candles. The world number 1 appeared to be totally caught by surprise when her Brazilian fiancé went down on bended knee on Wednesday, covering her face with her hands before the Brazilian entrepreneur showed her the stunning engagement ring. Sabalenka couldn't stop smiling as she embraced and kissed Frangoulis while they stood near a candlelit swimming pool decorated with flowers. The Belarusian star posted a clip to Instagram with the caption, "You and me forever," with an infinity emoji, wedding ring and white heart. Her reveal drew messages of congratulations from Novak Djokovic and his wife Yelena, Hollywood star Isa Gonzalez, men's tennis star Ben Shelton. Fans have been speculating that Sabalenka and Frangoulis were bound to tie the knot for several months, especially after she dropped a huge marriage hint at the Brisbane International Tournament in Australia in January. As always, last but not least, thank you my team for handling me, Sabalenka said after winning the final. "I'm really the toughest one to handle and you guys are the toughest people in the world if you can handle me. Thank you guys, I love you. And thank you to my boyfriend. Hopefully soon I'll call you somehow else, right?" As the crowd joined her in laughing, the 2024 Australian Open champion added, "I just put on extra pressure, right?" Frangoulis saw the funny side of the exchange as he was pictured smiling and laughing in the stands. It's not the first time the Belarusian star has sent her man a hint that she wants to tie the knot. At last year's US Open, she saw a fan pop the question in the stands during one of her matches and said, "I looked at my boyfriend. No pressure." Sabalenka went public with their romance in May 2024, sharing a photo of them together after she fell to Iga Swiatek in the Italian Open. That came 2 months after her ex-boyfriend, Belarusian ice hockey star Konstantin Koltsov, died after jumping from a hotel balcony in Miami in a tragedy that left the tennis star shattered. In July 2024, Sabalenka described Frangoulis as the love of my life, as the couple enjoyed a holiday after injury forced her to withdraw from Wimbledon. Born in Brazil, Frangoulis is the founder of superfood brand Oakberry, which sponsored the Haas F1 team and formed a partnership with Sabalenka after the romance began, and she created an acai bowl of her own for the brand. He studied law before becoming an entrepreneur and has a strong interest in motorsport, having driven in 128 races of Brazil's Porsche 911 GT3 Cup competition. Frangoulis often posts touching messages to his partner on Instagram, writing, "I'm in love with the Queen of New York," when the pair were photographed together after she won the 2024 US Open. When Sabalenka captioned a post showing them together with, "'Tis the season for silly couples pictures, good outfits, and great food," he responded with, "Always silly never boring, amo," using the Portuguese term for, "I love you." Koltsov and Sabalenka were together for 3 years before his death, and the Grand Slam champion later opened up about how she dealt with his passing. "Once, I lost my father and tennis helped me to go through that tough loss," she said. "So at that moment of Koltsov's death, I thought I had to just keep going, keep playing, keep doing my thing to separate my personal life from my career life. But at the end I would say I was struggling a lot health-wise because I didn't stop. It was really emotional and really stressful and kind of damaged my mental health at that point." Love, lightning, and the number 1. The enchanting engagement of Aryna Sabalenka. On a radiant afternoon in early March 2026, tennis fans everywhere paused their routines, not to watch a smashing ace or a breathtaking rally, but to witness a moment straight out of a dream. Aryna Sabalenka, the indomitable force who has dominated the WTA Tour with ferocity, finesse, and an unshakable will to win, unveiled a tender chapter of her personal life that balanced the fierce competitive spirit on court with a deeply romantic melody off it. Just as she had done so many times with her forehand winners, Sabalenka's partner Georgios Frangoulis delivered a moment of grace and love, not with a tennis racket in hand, but with a glimmering diamond ring poised in a setting that whispered timeless romance. This wasn't just another celebrity announcement. It was a story that intertwined athletic excellence, emotional resilience, and the universal longing for connection. For fans and followers, It was a chapter that revealed the heart beneath one of tennis's most powerful personas. A love story set against the backdrops of victory and adversity. Sabalenka's rise to the top of women's tennis has been nothing short of extraordinary. Having carved out her place as one of the sport's most dynamic competitors, clinching multiple Grand Slam titles including the 2025 US Open and Brisbane International, she has also proven herself to be immensely resilient in the face of professional pressures and personal loss. But before she became the queen of hard courts, her world experienced heartbreak. In March 2024, Sabalenka suffered the devastating loss of her former partner, Konstantin Koltsov, a former professional ice hockey player whose death left a profound mark on her life. At the time, she spoke movingly about how he had supported her through moments of grief, especially after her father's passing, revealing a depth of emotion beyond the baseline battles and headline titles. Through that grief, Sabalenka's life took a quiet, unexpected turn. Enter Georgios Frangoulis, a Brazilian entrepreneur whose world collided with hers at the intersection of business synergy and serendipity. Their story began professionally when Sabalenka was appointed an ambassador for his superfood brand, Oakberry, in early 2024. But soon, that partnership became something richer, more personal. Frangoulis became a visible presence at her tournaments, cheering courtside, offering comfort after tough losses and celebrating her triumphant victories. By the time Sabalenka jokingly teased about wanting something else, besides the title of boyfriend, after a Brisbane win in January, the seeds of possibility were already firmly planted. The magical moment, diamonds, candles, and an inevitable kiss. On a night that felt plucked from a storybook, with soft lights illuminating a private celebration, Frangoulis knelt before Sabalenka. The setting was intimate: flowers, candles, and the kind of quiet glow that makes time slow down. The air, filled with anticipation. Then came the ring. Large, radiant, and dazzling enough to match the sparkle in Sabalenka's eyes. The diamond symbolized not only a promise but a shared history of laughter, strength, and mutual admiration. Sabalenka, caught off guard and visibly moved, accepted it. In an Instagram post that quickly went viral, she captioned a video of the moment, "You and me, forever infinity March 3, 26. There was no need for expensive narratives or staged theater. The authenticity of the moment, the surprise, the joy, the raw vulnerability of two people deeply in love, resonated far beyond the world of sport. Fans around the world reacted instantly. Messages poured in from fellow athletes, celebrities, and international followers, all expressing